welcome to iGaming Africa. My name is Miss Kipinchi and I will be your host for today. Right here with me is Brian Ondiso, who is the product lead development.
Yes.
Is it the product?
The product team leader.
Team leader.
Yeah.
Even easier.
Yeah.
The product development lead was a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's more or less the same thing. Welcome to iGaming Africa.
Thank you.
Brian,
Yeah.
let's talk about what you guys have been doing at Shabiki.com. You guys have been having a lot of CSR activities, helping people out there.
Yes.
But let's talk about what's the thinking behind this project and what impact has it had in the community, especially as it changed how the people are interacting with your product on browser.
Yeah, a lot. Before we started doing CSR, it was just a normal company there, Shabiki.com. We are known for that jingle, Shabiki.com. I don't know if you've heard it.
Yes.
But we've done a lot of CSR, and this is just getting into the community, getting to understand their needs and getting to know what they need and what they want, and also giving back to the community. You know, for every business that is making profit in a certain area, I think there should be a threshold where we need to at least get back to the community, gel with them and help them. So that has seen us do things like take water tanks to Northeastern, build tanks in schools, help with setting off school fees for the needy. And apart from that, we've taken sanitary towels to Wajir County. And most of these are sometimes sanctioned by the BCLB, but some we just do them out of passion that we have for gaming and for our customers. Yeah.
Now talking about BCLB, latest news, they've banned influencer and celebrity marketing.
Yeah.
How has it affected you people as operators especially?
I know it has affected so many people, but I wouldn't say that we were hardly hit, because as you know, we were not partnering with a lot of celebrities and the influencers. We were just getting into the space of starting to utilize the services, and even having said that, influencers are important to our growth. We have partnered with a few at Royal Media Services. You've seen us partner with a few influencers, but now we can't do this anymore. So it forces us to come up with new ideas to adapt to these changes. And you'll see most of the marketing initiatives will move towards interacting with the customers directly. One-on-one. And you'll also see us getting big on platforms like digital marketing platforms that are allowed. We also try to be on TV, on radios, and just to offset this and to get the message out there to our customers. Yeah, but it has really affected the industry. I'll say it's something.
But not you guys, because you've not been using many of those.
Not much, but we still use them. I remember when we launched in the middle of the CBD and we had influencers. So now we can't do something like that.
Yeah.
So it's also it may cut revenue for influencers, but at the same time, it may to force to do other things that we were not planning to do.
Yeah. Now, your responsible gaming policy for Shabiki is quite, a step by step, including identity checks, age restriction, self-exclusion, encrypted transactions as well.
Yeah.
How are you able to balance safety, because it's very important, but at the same time make sure there's smooth user-friendly experience?
Yeah, I think it begins at when you set up a business with safety first features, because when we were launching Shabiki, we were already advanced. We already adopted the European standards, so we already had these features in our system. So it was just a matter of turning them on. Yes, sometimes it's hard to monitor customers and to put these checks in place, like deposit limits. It eats into your revenue, but at the same time, we always believe that we need to make a platform that will entertain, at the same time protect customers. And that is why if you go to Shabiki, you'll find we have deposit limits. You can limit the amount that you can use in a week or in a month. And once you hit the limit, you can never deposit on our platform again. You can put self-exclusion to exclude yourself from the platform for at least 3-6 months. 12 months or indefinitely. If you want to stop betting indefinitely, you can. We also have reality checks. So just on Shabiki.com, if you idle on our platform for like 1 to 2 hours, you'll get an alert telling you that you've been here for long. And then also we are working on more, like sending customers their transaction summaries for a month. Like if you go there and they're like, oh, e month you may lose this much, you'll be like, oh. So this is just to bring awareness. I believe that it's just, if you know that you should be betting with what you can afford to lose, I don't think there should be an issue there. But it's hard now that we are required to do, because safely, ideally you should do like 2, but now you're required to do all of that. So, but we adapt.
Yeah. There has been concerns, of course, of some other platforms, more or less supporting gambling, and that brings addiction, especially because some of them are not really regulated. And then we have the likes of platforms like Aviator and Chinese machines that have brought a lot of concerns. But how is Shabiki now using your own products, to safeguard and protect vulnerable users especially?
We have checks and balances in place. Like we protect the minors by not allowing gambling for underage. And also we have on our homepage, we have helplines, toll-free numbers that you can call for free and talk to someone to help. At the same time, we partner with companies like Responsible Gaming Kenya, and also we have a direct partnership with Madare, so we can refer you to someone who can actually help you in real time. There is a company called NetNani there in Kenya, so they protect browsers from, they protect browsers so that minors can't go into a betting site. So if you put Shabiki as one of the websites there, when somebody is using your phone, there's extra inscription that will be required for you to access the website. So we try, but I understand there are machines like the Chinese machines. These are things that Shabiki doesn't have an offline betting activity whatsoever. And then they are found in rural areas. So I think we should also partner with regulators, and that is FRC and BCLB, to ensure that these machines are regulated. But that's beyond us. We don't do offline gaming. We do purely online.
Okay. So Shabiki has built a very big name, or rather just very big brand in this country. Are there any plans to expand in Africa or other countries? And if yes, what country are we looking at next?
Yeah, most definitely. We have expansion plans, but we wanted first to conquer Kenya.
Oh, you guys have not conquered yet?
Yeah. We are trying. I would say we are in the top 10, but we are coming. If you see us in top 3, then maybe top 2, then we can think about expanding. But we already have expansion plans, and we'll be taking our services to countries like West Africa, which is the hardest to penetrate. But once you penetrate West Africa, I think we can go to any other jurisdiction. But they must have mature regulatory rules, and also some countries are really hard to onboard.
I like the mature regulatory rules.
Like Kenya. Kenya is the most regulated industry apart from South Africa. South Africa is the most regulated, then Nigeria and Kenya. Kenya is highly regulated. So still, you need infrastructure. Like, Kenya is easy to communicate.
In terms of language.
Then we have a payment system that is aggregated, M-Pesa. Almost everybody uses M-Pesa. But if you go to West Africa, somewhere like Nigeria, a lot of payment platforms, so it's really hard there. But we are researching into these markets. That's how I know this. And once we find a market that has behavioral practices like Kenya, somewhere like Mozambique, those are countries that we will go into. But this is not an immediate plan for now. We still want to conquer and dominate Kenya.
Well, looks like West Africa is the next plan. Where does it leave Tanzania and Uganda? Tanzania, I think language has... where has Uganda been left here?
Actually, you can translate Shabiki platform into Swahili. So it should be easy. And Tanzania doesn't have really infringent laws. So we are thinking of them also. But you see, the market is still immature, for lack of a better word. I'm not saying I look down upon the market and the rules, but comparing to Kenya, it's really hard to compete in Kenya.
Okay.
And if you can make it into top 10 in Kenya, then Tanzania should be a walk in the park.
All right, Brian.
Yeah.
So as I let you go, please let us know, is there any plan for any product development from you guys?
Yes, let me take this chance to let you guys know that we are coming up with a new product. It's like a race where people compete in playing sportsbook. As much as we are saying there is an influx of these crash games and allocate and such, people still love a good sports match. Like for example, Chelsea winning all cups in Europe.
Yes.
That's an event. Champions League. So what happened when we went for a Champions League watch party at Uhuru Gardens? That's an event, it brings people together, and we want to come up with a race that will be up soon, and guys can go into our platform and enjoy the race. We will be ranking you according to how you win, how you play, and on sportsbook, and there will be amazing prizes. Let me not preempt.
Yeah.
We may decide to give someone a camping van.
Okay.
Or depending on our customer needs.
Yeah. All right, Brian. Thank you so much for talking to us. We can't wait to see what you guys do and the impact you guys create from that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for watching. That is Brian Ondiso, who is the product development lead at Shabiki. Thank you for watching.